Shalom, this is YAHUtsadeqnu, and I was talking a little bit earlier about why I pronounce things a certain way, and why I've derived a certain pronunciations for the Israelitish or the um, ancient Hebrew, what I call SHefah Barurah, which means a language pure, a pure language, a language filtered, or lip filtered. And so, basically, what I'm going to do is go in a little bit into the modern Hebrew letters to show you a little bit of what I was talking about before in writing, so that it's not all words, because words can be confusing sometimes. You need to see it. And this is only for those people who, one, have questions about why I pronounce things the way I do. Two, trying to figure out if there's anything behind this. Is there any type of real, knowledge based behind this, and it's not made up? And three, have any questions about what are the differences and how it works. And so I'm not going to go into real deep explanations because I really don't have time for that now. And really, this is beside the point, and a lot of this information is going to be in the books that are soon to be published. And plus, I have extra information to discuss with you guys about other things that I've been working out. So, as you can see, this is a modern Hebrew aleph bait or aleph bite, and you have your basic letters: aleph, bite, gimel, dalet, hey, vav, zayin, chet, tet, yod, kaf, lamed, mim, mem, nun, and so on. You know, samek, ein, wait. This is supposed to be a fa. Sorry about that. Caught myself. Boom. Supposed to be a fa. I'm sorry, pay. Pay, sadi, kuf, reish, shin, tel, or tav. Sometimes I mix the modern and ancient up. And I'm going to leave this mistake in the tape to show that I'm organic. I ain't trying to make it look all pretty just to impress people and just to woo people or fool people. So, this is the basic modern Hebrew, which we call aleph bait or bite. The modern Hebrew aleph bite, and they get that from the name of the first two letters, aleph and bite, aleph and bite. But as I explained in my other videos, much of this is wrong. First of all, this whole script, which is probably what you'll be seeing most places when you see Hebrew. If you go buy a Hebrew Tanakh, this is what you'll be reading. If you go see a Hebrew newspaper or you see anything in Hebrew, this is what you'll be reading. This thing is wrong. You know why? Because it's not Hebrew. It's Aramaic. This script was adopted by people during the Babylonian captivity. And so what I've done is I've compared and contrasted various scripts of ancient Hebrew from Israel, from Moabites, from Israelites, from Edom, which we all spoke the same language, from Canaanites, Edomites. I mean, not Edomites, but Canaanites, Ammonites, uh, you know, Moabites and stuff like that. Even though, Edomites did speak the same language of us, there's not that many scrolls that I've seen. But all types of things like the Meshastella, the Ketephinom scrolls. Meshastella was the Moabite stone. Ketephinom scroll is an ancient Hebrew scroll with Numbers chapter 6 written on it, as well as the Gezer calendar, all sorts of things. The table of Yadi, or Yodi, however you want to pronounce his name, another Moabite king of a particular city. And what I've done, I've looked at all over and looked at other people's, inscriptions of these texts. And what I've done is, what I have to say this first. What I'm trying to do is restore the language, not exactly, but as close as possible as it could exactly be. And so, some things cannot be figured out unless Yah just tell you, because some things you cannot know because you were not back then. And so, but you can make great assumptions and you can make great correlations and you can find great evidence and even preserve words to find what pronunciations may have most likely been. And so that's what I'm going off. And based on that, we're going to make a standard. And so that's what I'm trying to do. So what I've done is I've compiled, uh, you know, different, versions of like scripts. Like one script might write Aleph like that. Another might write it like this. Another might write it like this. They have a line here and then two lines there. If you look at a lot of Jerusalem coins during the Bar Kokhba rebellion, they have a lot of them like this. Line here and two lines there for some reason of Aleph. And so what I've done is I've done this with all the letters, looked over, compared and contrast, see which is most legible, which scripts are the most differentiated from the other letters, so that way you cannot confuse the letters, and also what is attractive looking, comparatively attractive when you look throughout all the letters. And there were other, easeability of writing and things of that sort. And so when going over that, I brought all these things together, and then I began to form what I call the YAHUtsadeqnu standard script, or you could call it the Israelite standard script 1. But in Hebrew, we can just call it SHefah Barurah, YAHUtsadeqnu, because I have derived the script. And this is how the script looks. I'm going to write it out for y'all. It goes Aleph, Bait, but in the script, because I've also put the script into a font. So if you want this font, contact me and I can email you the Paleo Hebrew font. It's already copyrighted, already done. I also derived a Hebrew numbering system from the first 9 alphabets plus what is the I guess the 12th alphabet, if I'm not mistaken. Yed, Kaf, Lamed. So yeah, it's the 12th alphabet. So if you want the script, contact me and I'll email it to you. So Aleph, Beit, Gamel, Dalet, Ha, Well, Zen, Chet, Tuwa, Yed, Kef, Lamed, Mim, Nun, Sana, Ain, Fa, Sed, Goa, and let me erase. No, I'm not going to erase. I'm just going to put them right here. Re'esh, Shin, and then the last letter is Tel. So I know it's a little sloppy because it's on this board and I'm writing, I'm turning like this. My camera's positioned the way it is and my board is positioned where it is, and I can't really move them too much. So it's difficult for me to turn and write the way I'm writing. But this is the basic script. As you can see, each letter is easily written. Each letter is clearly differentiated from the others. You cannot really confuse any of the letters at all. Let me correct Sana. And this is the standard script that I've been working on. And in the next video, I'll tell you what each letter means, and tell you what each letter means and the name of each, and the basic functions, like how they work. Alright, so this is Brother YAHUtsadeqnu, and it's proper to pronounce the k with it, YAHUtsadeqnu. But I know it's difficult, so sometimes I just don't say it for anybody that's listening, so they can try to get the name, because the name is hard enough as it is. It's YAHUtsadeqnu, which is spelled. I'll spell in the next video. Shalom.